Hello, my friends. Surprise. Welcome back. It is already May when I filmed this, and I really just want to make a concerted effort to finish off my 2023 Project Life album. So here I am. Over the next few weeks, I'll be posting some very short process videos of how I went about finishing off this album. To be fair, I haven't done this in a few months. It does take me a little bit to get back into it. Some things that I have been trying to do to make things simple for myself is like working with kits and just keeping things very, very simple. In 2024, I have been doing my own very different kind of version of Project Life in a 6x8 album, and I've changed up my style a little bit. So these coming pages, I think I had only 6 weeks to go to finish this album off, and I'm kind of adapting that style for these pages, so it's a lot more simpler, a whole lot less embellishment, and just really getting it done, to be honest, is my main goal with these. So here we are, week 44. This was at the very end of October, beginning of November. And I probably could have pulled out my October Halloweeny kind of supplies, but I was not going to do that. I just wanted to work with stuff that I had on hand, and that so happened to be this mega kit. So when I talk about kits being useful for me, I don't actually mean when they're this size. This kit was very large, and as you can see here, a whole lot of kind of overthinking goes on as far as pulling out cards. There aren't a whole lot of cards that I needed for this particular spread. And photo-wise, I had a little bit of a difficulty in that this week I didn't have any horizontal photos, and this week was going on the back of a page protector that kind of required 2 horizontal 4x6 spaces. I literally have just popped in the 4x6 cards, and then I've printed the 3x4 photos, and I'm going to stick them down on top of it. So I'm just pretending that all of this spread is 3x4 pockets when actually that's not really the case. At this time of year, we were heading sort of back into spring, summer, and I'll be honest, at the opposite end of that seasonal scale now. It is delightful to look back at these spreads with these beautiful colors. Things are very dark and gloomy here at the moment, so this was just a nice little pick-me-up that I needed. So I've added a few kind of neutral cards as well, but then a rainbow kind of stripe card, my go-to pink, when I'm trying to get back into things like that. Using colors and styles that I feel comfortable with is always a go-to. It just makes things a little bit easier, and again, I get to avoid some of that overthinking. Pink and teal blue, teal green, probably more like it, and all I'm doing is really just adding one sticker, if that, to each card. So I had a spare spot in the middle, and I ended up putting a little quote card in there, just a filler card. To be honest, I'm not going to go back and do journaling too much in the way of journaling onto these spreads. It's just far too far back for me to remember, which is another one of those things that I like to stay sort of up to date with what I'm doing in project-wise, because I do not have a memory to go back 6 months and remember what was going on. So everything is getting this kind of really basic recipe, a little bit of a sticker on each card. I've got a couple of spots that are these smaller 2.5-inch square photos, and I'm really just putting a sticker in underneath them as well. So really a whole lot of happening, and I'm just about done. So none of these spreads are sped up particularly fast because I did not spend a particularly long time making them. I really just wanted to get them done. So I think I've sped it up 2 times for you. So it really, each one took me less than 15 minutes. As far as a title card goes, I'm keeping it pretty simple and using this outline number stamp from Citrus Twist, one of my favorites. Stamping 44. There were a few kind of spots of blue on not necessarily the photos, but the photos and the embellishments that I've used. So I did stamp in that same sort of royal blue color, but given that it's on a pink card, it kind of comes off more a little bit purple. So I'm not worried about it. There's enough colors on this spread that it doesn't really make a whole lot of difference. But that was my intention anyway, was to get some blue to this very pink card. I could have, if I was going to spend a little bit more time, I could have stamped that 44 onto some scrap cardstock maybe, and cut those out and added them on there. But again, we were going for speed over perfection. I added a circular label to the bottom of this. Again, I'm just working with what's in the kit, and I didn't have a lot embellishment wise in this kit. I don't even think I had die cuts in the end. It's just a few puffy stickers. I had some tiny word stickers, and I've got some alphas. I'm going to go for green because I can see there's plenty of ease left on this sheet, and if we're talking about filling things in and completing projects and using up supplies, I might as well use these ones. I actually think the green looks really good on this spread. It's like a little bit of a spring reminder, I guess. And that's it. That is the spread all done. So keep your eyes peeled over the next few weeks. I will be adding a few more Project Life videos up there. So thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. If you want to keep watching, there are a couple of videos on screen. Otherwise, I'll see you again very soon.